holding tight, can you see it? Streaming the truth live from where they create. Still in the speech, no filter, no buffer. Courtroom drama couldn't get any tougher.
She was.
The witness turns tears. Sylvia's lens captures all your hopes and fears.
She was unresponsive.
Who was unresponsive?
Kenyetta.
How did you know that?
Sylvia show, oh yeah. She's got the inside scoop, don't you care? With every verdict, suspense does grow. So hit subscribe, let's start the
Caught you
show.
wasn't moving enough.
Okay. Did Evelyn say anything to you regarding Kenyetta being unresponsive?
No, none that I could say.
Okay. And when you say she was unresponsive and was not moving, what did she look like? Did you notice anything about her physical being, her face, her stomach, her feet, anything?
That her face was swollen.
When you say swollen face, what part of the face are you talking about?
The eyes.
And when you say swollen, can you describe how they look? Puffy. And were the eyes open or were the eyes closed? And did you and Evelyn then talk about what y'all were going to do or what she was going to do or what was going to happen next?
Give you the report, exclusive footage. No one else can snag from catching headlines straight to the facts. Welcome to the Sylvia Show. Oh yeah, she's got the inside scoop, don't you care? With every verdict, the suspense does grow. So hit subscribe, let's start the show. Welcome to the Sylvia Show. Oh yeah, she's got the inside scoop, don't you care? With every verdict, the suspense does grow. So hit subscribe, let's start the show.
Faces tell.
She.
Do you remember if y'all talked about anything at that point?
You want to get the answer from the last question?
Think so.
Excuse me?
Couldn't hear the answer from the last question?
I don't think he answered. That's why I asked him if they actually did.
I can't remember. I don't think so.
But what happened? Okay, so Kenyatta's there unresponsive with her mother. What happens next?
She got a dress and got to wrapping her up to.
I'm sorry, can you speak into the mic just a little bit? I just can't hear. I'm sorry, I apologize. And we have to ask every witness to do that. So okay, what did you say? She got dressed, or what? Just tell us what you said.
She was, she dressed her and was wrapping her up too.
Wrapping her up in what?
In the sheet.
Okay. And then what happened?
And then she placed it inside of the container.
Did she call emergency services?
No, ma'am.
Did you ask her to call emergency services?
Yes, ma'am.
And what did she say?
She said she wasn't going to call.
Now, you said that she wrapped her up and put her in a container. What kind of container is that?
It was like a small suitcase.
Okay. And then what happened?
Then she asked me to drive over to Millwood.
Okay.
Where's sir?
Millwood.
What is Millwood?
I guess it's a little area over there around Ware County over there. Country-like area.
Okay. And do you know why she would go to Ware County, want to go to Ware County?
She had some relatives over there, but I don't know. That was the reason she wanted to go over there.
Okay. And you talked about this container and you talked about a suitcase. How did y'all get the suitcase into the car?
We told her to put it in there.
Okay. And was there anything in the suitcase other than her wrapped up in a blanket?
I don't think so.
Did you provide any assistance with the materials that she was contained, that Kenyetta was placed in?
Yes, ma'am.
And what was that?
The concrete.
Where was concrete at? Where was concrete at in this container?
It was poured inside.
Okay. All right. And how did y'all get the concrete?
We purchased it from the hardware store.
Okay. Is that a hardware store in Albany?
Yes, ma'am.
And once y'all purchased the concrete, did y'all have to prepare the concrete? I mean, let me ask you this. When you purchase concrete, what form is it in? What's it look like?
It's a dry mix in a bag.
When you say dry mix, do you have to do anything to it?
Yes, ma'am.
And what is that?
You have to add water to it.
Okay. So when y'all purchased this concrete dry mix in Albany, then where'd y'all go?
We came back home, then we poured it, and then proceed over to Ware County.
Okay. Your Honor, may I approach the witness?
May I approach?
These are items that are all in evidence. Yours are all in evidence.
Mr. Sanders, I'm going to show you what's previously been admitted as State's Exhibit 24. I want to direct your attention to the area where the people are standing. Do you recognize that? Not the area, but do you recognize the item?
That right there is, I don't remember that right now. It wasn't on,
Yeah, you need to talk to my
it wasn't on, it wasn't on, it wasn't a wooden box. I'm thinking that's what that looked like, a wooden box. It wasn't a wooden box.
What kind of box was it?
It was a suitcase.
It was a suitcase, okay. And where did the suitcase come from?
Suitcase came from the house.
Okay. And let me ask you, I'm gonna show you what's been marked as been admitted into evidence, State's Exhibit 13. Do you recognize that?
Yes, ma'am, those are the clothes, that was the blanket.
Whose clothes?
That she got on, them her clothes.
When you say she, who is that?
Kenyetta.
And you said blanket.
That's the blanket she wrapped up in.
And what year, do you remember what year it was when y'all broke up? You and the defendant, Evelyn Odom, broke up?
It was after our son had passed away.
Okay. Excuse me. Okay. So let's back up a little bit. Did you and Evelyn Odom, when y'all were together, did you and the defendant ever have problems, disagreements, arguments, that type of thing?
Yes, ma'am, we did. It was mainly pertaining to she wanted to stay more or less like in the streets than at home.
Okay. Now, you say she wanted to stay in the streets. Can you kind of describe what that means?
Hanging out with her friends, and not being what she actually supposed to be.
Okay. And where was she supposed to be?
Home, tending to the kids.
Okay. Would she take the kids with her when she was in the streets?
No, ma'am.
Well, who would be watching the kids?
She take them over take them over to her mom's house, and she'll leave them over there.
Okay. Did y'all ever physically fight?
Not that I can think of.
Okay.
Oh my God,
Did
this
you
man
shoot
lying.
at the defendant Evelyn Odom's car?
This man lying.
Yes, I did.
Okay. And do you remember when that was?
I can't say what year it was. I don't know
Okay.
what year it was.
Okay. Can you tell us why you did that?
Would the witness respond, please?
Yes.
Because After we broke up, she always taunted me about in actuality, it was my car, really. It was my car, but she actually taunted me about my car.
Okay, so you said it's your car. I don't understand what you mean. You said taunted?
Yes, ma'am.
How is that?
Because at the time I didn't have no license to drive the car.
Okay.
She had license, and knowing that I couldn't drive the vehicle, and
So am I understanding you correctly? You're saying that's why you shot at your vehicle?
yes, ma'am.
Okay. And were there any other incidents regarding the vehicle? Regarding your vehicle between you and the defendant?
I don't think so.
Okay. All right. And why did she have your vehicle?
Because like I said, I didn't have any license to drive the vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
And so mainly just let her drove, where
Okay.
we had to go.
Did she have a vehicle?
No, ma'am.
Okay. And who provided the majority of money coming into the house?
I did.
And you had stated earlier that you talked to the GBI twice. Did you know those interviews were recorded?
I don't think I did.
Okay. And you had testified that when you were interviewed the second time that after leaving the interview, you went to the jail. Is that what you testified to?
Yes, ma'am.
And when you were interviewed by the GBI on both occasions, did you tell them what you've told us here regarding what happened to Kenyetta? Did you tell them that?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you tell them to the best of your ability what you remembered happening on that day?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you tell them to the best of your ability about? Your Honor, I'm asking him about something he's already testified to. He testified that skin was hanging off the victim's foot. And I'm asking him when he.
Overruled.
Okay, thank you. So when you were interviewed by the GBI, did you tell them what you remembered about the skin hanging off her feet?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, once you went back to the jail, did you ever send any letters to the court?
Yes, ma'am.
What was that letter about?
Rights.
Okay. And when I say court, let me clarify that. I'm gonna back up just a little bit. You sent it to the clerk's office, to the court, but you don't know if that got to the court, do you?
I don't know, Mom. I don't know.
Okay. All right. So you said it was about rights. What's that? What's that mean?
Pertaining to the situation that took place.
Okay. What did the letter say pertaining to the situation?
I really can't say because I don't remember.
Okay. And why did you send that letter?
To be honest with you, I really don't know why I sent that letter, to be honest with you.
And Mr. Sanders, you had talked about the fields you worked in. Let's back up a little bit. What is your education level?
10th grade.
10th grade. Did you have any did you go to school after that? Any additional training, technical school or anything like that?
No, ma'am.
And how did you learn to do your trade in construction and whatever you work in?
Hands-on experience.
Nothing further at this time. Mr. Sanders, we may speak again, but or I may ask you some more questions, but the defense should have some questions for you, okay? And just make sure, again, if you will, speak up like we tell every witness.
How you doing, Mr. Sanders?
How you doing?
I'm good. About yourself? I'm attorney Julius Collins. I represent myself in Odom. Just want to talk to you. Take some time. I just want to have a conversation. I want to have a conversation with the 1980s Ulysses Sanders, okay? Is that fair?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, currently, you are incarcerated at Doherty County Jail, correct?
Right.
Now, cross-examination, you didn't disclose or discuss with the prosecutor, Ms. Mullis, that you actually had entered a plea, but you hadn't been sentenced yet, correct?
That's correct.
But you didn't discuss that with the DA when she was talking to you, did she?
No, not just then.
Okay. And a part of that you were to get out on bond. It was an attempt to get out on bond as well in that plea, right?
If it was permitted, yeah.
Right. And that was denied, right?
Yes.
All right. And you've been in jail before. That's correct as well, right?
Yeah.
You've actually been in prison before, right?
Yes.
Now, could you tell the ladies and gentlemen of the jury a little bit about how prison is?
How what?
How prison is.
Yeah, I object to relevance. That doesn't have anything to do with his testimony or relevant for any purpose.
It absolutely does, Judge. It goes to his bias and his motive for testifying.
I don't sustain it. No, court's gonna overrule the objection. You may
Thank
proceed.
you, brother. Could you tell the ladies and gentlemen of the jury how prison is?
Prison is like prison. You incarcerated.
They got the best food in the world?
Not as you could say they do, they don't.
Sometimes you share a bunk with another person in prison?
Yeah, you share quarter with other inmates, yeah.
Right. Really just depends on the prison you go to, right?
It's all depends, yeah.
And if you're lucky, you can get a cell by yourself, right?
Not hardly.
You can't get a cell by yourself in prison?
Not hardly.
You said not hardly, just making sure we understand you.
It's you don't get anything like that.
Okay. So you have to share a toilet with another person, right?
Exactly, yeah.
And unless you build a makeshift curtain, that other person can see you urinating or defecating of that sort, all right?
Right.
And you don't want to deal with that again, do you?
No, I don't.
And when you went to prison, and also since you've been in jail, you miss your freedom, right?
Yes, I do.
You miss your wife?
Yes, I do.
I think you stated her name was Libby. I think that's her nickname. Her real name is Carolyn Sanders, right?
It's Lily Carolyn Sanders.
Lily, I thought you said Libby. I'm sorry. Lily Carolyn Sanders.
Right.
All right. And since you've been in jail, you called her several times as well, then.
Right.
Did you know those phone calls were recorded?
Yes, I do.
All right. Exactly how many times have you been to prison before?
Once.
Once? How many times have you been to jail?
A couple of times. I can't say exactly how many, but a couple of times.
And now, I don't know if I said, but a condition of your plea for you to potentially go home is for you to testify in this trial, correct?
Right.
And without you being sentenced, make sure you understand there's a possibility that may not go through for you, right?
Correct.
And at some point you spoke with 88 Mullis as well, right? I believe it was August 5th of this year.
Yes.
All right. And also your attorney, Alan Dasher, was present as well, right?
Yes.
Okay. You do understand, or is it your belief that you have to testify a certain way for your plea to go through?
Yes.
Okay. And if you don't testify a certain way, it's possible that your deal could be taken away from you as well, right?
Yes.
So you have to testify in lines with what they want you to testify, right?
Yes.
The state, right?
Yes.
So you got to testify as to what they want you to testify to, right?
Yes.
Whatever it is, right?
Yes.
Okay. Even if it's not the truth.
Yes.
Woo! He just said yes. He just said yes.
Now earlier you stated that you've been to prison, correct?
Right.
Safe to say you've been to prison for burglary as well, right?
Yes.
1983?
Yes.
Your Honor, may we approach?
Yes.
Okay, they turn off the thing. Guys, did y'all hear him say, even if they have to lie, even if he has to lie, y'all. Oh my God. This is so weird. Oh my God.
All right, good morning to you. If you're just now joining us, we are staying with this live coverage in the Evelyn Odom trial. We are hearing testimony from a key witness, that is Ulister Sanders, right now. We know that they are in a conference right now. Anytime that happens, the live stream goes mute at that time. But we heard a lot from Ulister Sanders, and we are hearing the cross-examination between the defense and Mr. Sanders right now. Lots to take in terms of what the prosecutors were asking Ulister Sanders, including how Evelyn, he says, was the disciplinarian, that he never spanked the children, and described Kenyetta as a normal, regular, happy-go-lucky child. Saying that Kenyetta was very active, but her balance was not stable like a normal child's balance. Sometimes he said Kenyetta wasn't able to get up and go to the bathroom in time enough to do what she needed to do. And we also heard the Doherty County District Attorney kind of allude to that in her physical disabilities, saying, Ulysser said that she would often be in the bed when she couldn't get to the bathroom in time. He said that Evelyn would get mad, and she got up to check on her. Ulysser said that Evelyn sounded angry, and he could just hear her. He couldn't recollect exactly what she said, but he knew that she would be angry at Kenyetta when she had those accidents. He also said that sometimes Evelyn would make her stand in the corner or the closet, sometimes 30 minutes to an hour, saying that Evelyn's relationship with Kenyetta, he observed, was okay until those accidents. Let's listen back into that.
The relationship was okay until something like that occurred.
Until something like what occurred?
You know, whenever she had bathroom issues and stuff like that.
Did you ever witness the defendant hit Kenyetta?
Yes, ma'am.
Where would she hit her at?
Well, sometimes she would slap upside the head a little bit, you know.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear that.
Sometimes she would slap upside the head.
Was this related to the bodily functions issue? I guess that's the best way I can say it.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, yeah, and there's something else that we heard from Ulysser was that Kenyetta had an accident. Evelyn gave her a bath, and Kenyetta wasn't all the way in the tub. Evelyn was angry, and she ran the bath water. Ulysser said that he was sitting in the living room at the time, and Evelyn told Kenyetta to get in the bathtub. And he says that the water was too warm, and that he heard Kenyetta screaming and saying that he had never heard her scream or holler like that. Take a listen to what he had to say about Kenyetta in the bathtub now.
Witness anything between the defendant and Kenyetta?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And was this prior to her allegedly going missing?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. And what do you remember next?
But when I got up to see what was going on, then that's when I
He's reading, dog. Look at him, he's reading.
top part of the foot had been blistered.
No, he's reading.
Now, you said that you heard Kenyetta. Was this just one time you heard her? I think you said, yeah, was it yelling or screaming? What did you say?
She was screaming.
She was screaming.
Yes, ma'am.
And did you hear her scream one time, or was it just one time that you heard her scream?
I think so. Yes, ma'am.
And you said that, why did you go in the bathroom then at that time?
Just to see what was going on.
Why would you think something's going on?
Because she was screaming.
Okay. Did that concern you?
It was unusual, you know.
Okay. So you mentioned you got up and went in the bathroom. And what did you see when you went in the bathroom?
That the foot was blistered.
Okay. When you say blister, can you describe what you saw?
That the skin was kind of like hanging off the foot.
Now, Ulysser said he had never saw anything, seen her foot like that before. He did ask her to call emergency services, and Evelyn, he says that Evelyn wrapped Kenyatta's foot up.
And what did the defendant, Evelyn?
All right, sorry about that. He wrapped her foot up and tried to tend to it herself. He says that Evelyn was trying to dress the wound to her foot and use medications. and excuse me, kind of got lost here in our notes. Ulysses says that she was using Neosporin or something to that effect to help the wound. He was also asked, does he remember what day of the week this was? He said that this was on a Friday. Ulysses said that he told Evelyn that they needed to call the paramedics or take her to the hospital, but Ulysses says that they did not. This happened prior to dark. He says around 7 or 8 o'clock in the evening. Now, this happened again on a Friday evening, Friday night. He says that he worked the day after, which was the Saturday following. When he was asked how the night ended, he says Evelyn got all the children ready for bed, put them to bed. The next morning, Ulysses saw Kenyetta, looked in the second bedroom, which is the kids' bedroom, and says that Kenyetta was in her bed, and he didn't interact with her in any way. He says Kenyetta on Sunday at the house was in the bedroom. Ulysses says that he kept telling Evelyn they need to call emergency services. He got a call from Evelyn while he was at work asking that he come back home. He says Evelyn didn't tell him what happened or what she wanted. He says that Evelyn, when he got home, saw Kenyetta and saw Evelyn when he got home. And Evelyn was doing nothing when he got home. Evelyn was in the bedroom. He saw Kenyetta in the bedroom as well. He says that Kenyetta was unresponsive because she was not moving. Her eyes were puffy and they were closed. And I believe we have a soundbite as to what happened after that.
Yes, ma'am.
And what was that?
The concrete.
Where was concrete at? Where was concrete at in this container?
It was poured inside.
Okay. All right. And how did y'all get the concrete?
We purchased it from the hardware store.
Okay. Was that a hardware store in Albany?
Yes, ma'am.
And once y'all purchased the concrete, did y'all have to prepare the concrete? I mean, let me ask you this. When you purchase concrete, what form is it in? What's it look like?
It's a dry mix in a bag.
When you say dry mix, do you have to do anything to it?
Yes, ma'am.
And what is that?
You have to add water to it.
Okay. So when y'all purchased this concrete dry mix in Albany, then where'd y'all go?
We came back home, then we poured it, and then proceed over to Ware County.
Okay.
All right, so there again, you were listening to the moments that Ulysses described, that they put her in a suitcase, put it in the car. Kenyetta was wrapped inside the suitcase, wrapped up in a blanket. He provided assistance, he says, with materials Kenyetta was contained in. He says he got the concrete. You heard that part there. It was poured inside the container. They purchased it at a hardware store in Albany. And he says that they brought a dry mix concrete in a bag and he added water to it. And then that's when they carried the remains over to Ware County. I want to go back and play that soundbite for you when he described the moments that he saw Kenyetta before when she was found unresponsive.
Don't worry about it.
Did she tell you why she wanted you to come home?
Not at that particular time, she did.
Okay. And did you ever arrive home that night?
Yes, ma'am, after I got off.
Okay. And can you tell us about that? When you got home, what did you do? Did you see the defendant, Evelyn Odom, when you got home?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
Did you see Kenyetta when you got home?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
And tell us what they were doing.
Nothing that I could say.
Where did you see Evelyn at? What room?
In the bedroom.
What room did you see Kenyetta in?
She was in the bedroom too.
Was that what bedroom was the defendant in? You numbered them, you had them numbered a while ago, or you were talking about them.
The one bedroom was ours.
Okay. It was the defendant in the same bedroom with Kenyetta?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And what was going on? Did the defendant tell you anything?
She was unresponsive.
Who was unresponsive?
Kenyetta.
How did you know that?
Because she wasn't moving or nothing.
Okay. Did Evelyn say anything to you regarding Kenyetta being unresponsive?
No, ma'am, that I could say.
Okay. And when you say she was unresponsive and was not moving, what did she look like? Did you notice anything about her physical being, her face, her stomach, her feet, anything?
That her face was swollen.
When you say swollen face, what part of the face are you talking about?
The eyes.
Okay. And when you say swollen, can you describe how they look?
Puffy.
Puffy. And were the eyes open or were the eyes closed?
Closed.
And did you and Evelyn then talk about what y'all were going to do or what she was going to do or what was going to happen next?
She
Do you remember if y'all talked about anything at that point?
As from
All right, let's take you back live here to the Dougherty County Courthouse, the courtroom where that trial is continuing right now. We believe that the defense and prosecutors are talking to the judge right now. So again, just wanted to kind of recap you, and this is the video. Some of the testimony that you are watching was some of what we were able to pull from right here on WLB News Now, and so. Again, lots to kind of take in here. And we have our Ashanti Drake, who is live inside the courtroom at this time. We're going to take a brief break. And as soon as that testimony resumes, I believe the defense was cross-examining Ulysses Sanders. And once that resumes and continues, we'll bring it back here live to you on WLB News Now.
Okay, y'all. Let's see. I don't know if they're going to put something else on or not. In the meantime, guys, y'all heard what they were saying, right? Should I take it down right now? They've been talking a while. I wonder what's going on too. You want me to text and find out what's going on? Let's see. Because you know I'm not down there. Let me text the news people and find out what's going on. Okay, we're trying to see what's going on. Let me find out from them what's going on. Okay, let's see. How's everyone doing today? Oh, hey, my X folks, how are you guys doing over there? Let me see how many people hear from X and how many people hear from YouTube. Let me just go see my YouTube folks and then my X folks. Let's see. Let me see. Oh, it's 46 people from YouTube and X got 100. Okay, X, you guys got it going on over there. Over there, X people. Welcome, my X people. Welcome, you guys rock. Let me go ahead and make it subscribers only. Let's do subscribers only. Okay. There's 39 people now in the chat. Let me see what they say, guys. They say, let's see. Okay, let's see. Still, they have not replied to me yet, guys. We'll see. All those that's watching, this is the trial of Evelyn Odom, and this is regarding a 1988 cold case with her daughter Keke Odom. Well, Kenyetta Keke Odom. You're doing well. All right, y'all. Good job. My ex folks, I know you guys can't type in here. Hold on. What time is it? 11:45 on here. They're like 3 minutes behind on this thing. This live feed. It's like 3 minutes difference. Mm-mm-mm. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do this live here. It's a long conference, right, y'all? A long conference. What are they talking about? They're probably gonna end up going to lunch. It's a very long conference. Very long conference. Hey, Marley. This is a very, they are not like, I'm trying to see what's going on. Okay, the jury's coming back right now. The conference just ended, so it should be back up and now. Okay. All right. The conference was about his past conviction, y'all. So they were asking about whether or not they should get them all in. And not all of she let some in. The judge is allowing some of them to come in, but not all of it. But the jury is coming back in right now. All right, here it comes. It's coming back now. Okay, we gotta we need sound. Let me text her and tell her sound. Okay, there we go.
She spoke.
All right, looks like we are continuing now with the cross-examination for the defense and Ulysses Sanders. Really quickly, do want to let you know we're going to continue to carry this live over on our Facebook page, WLB News 10. So we're going to go ahead and switch over there. WLB News 10 at noon is coming up in 10 minutes. We'll see you on Facebook.
Investigate.
Hold on, I'm gonna check. Hold on. Hold on, y'all.
If I played you the audio, could that assist with your memory as to what you said in the first interview to GBI agents?
Perhaps you should play it because he's thinking. That might refresh his recollection.
I don't remember, man. I don't know. I don't remember.
Okay. You know that.
Speak into the mic for a minute. We all have to speak into the mic. You want to go to your next question and y'all cue it up and we'll.
No, yeah, because it has to be played outside the presence of the jury judge, I would say for purposes of timing, we can go ahead and take a lunch and we'll refresh his memory over lunch, Your Honor.
Okay,
That's okay with the
do you have
court.
any additional questions that you want to do at this time?
No additional questions at this time, Judge.
Okay. Would you prefer to have your memory refreshed, Mr. Sanders?
And I have it timestamped as well, Your Honor, so it won't take long. I can.
Okay. All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen. We're good with the hour lunch? Defense?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm showing 11:54, 1 o'clock. Thank you very much. Remember the court's admonishments.
All right, and we know we're just coming on to Facebook Live as we are continuing our coverage in the Ulysses Sanders testimony as he takes the stand. One of the key witnesses in this trial, he is the live-in partner and one of the co-defendants in the Evelyn Odom trial. And we were able to recap just a little bit about what we heard from Ulysses Sanders over on WLB News Now during our live stream. We've been doing this, we've been streaming this conference or this testimony of Ulysses Sanders for the past hour now. He's been on the stand, and we know that the defense were in the midst of their examination or questioning the witness here, Ulysses Sanders. We're not going to do that at this moment. So we'll be back with you live here on Facebook at 1 o'clock. Actually, we'll be live on WLB News Now because they're taking an hour lunch right now. So they'll be back at 1 o'clock and we'll take that live for you on our WLB News app as well as on WLB.com. All right. So thanks for joining us. We'll be back here at 1 o'clock on WLB.com.
All right, y'all, you see all of this? So we're gonna be should we end and then come back, or should we just stay on? It's gonna be an hour lunch, so I think we'll come back. We can come back. We'll be back in 1 hour for lunch, unless we got something else. No, we'll be back 1 hour from lunch. All right, guys, I'll be back. I'll be back a little bit before 1. All right. See y'all in a few. Bye.
Thank you for watching the infamous Sylvia channel, where laughter and fun make up our panel. Together we build this digital spree. We appreciate you and our growing family. With minds by our side and chat flowing free in this
this online space. It's just you and me, we laugh until tears roll down like the rain. In this virtual world, you ease all my pains. We're a family, not just a show. Every click and comment makes us grow. Minds in check, keeping the vibe so right. Together we shine like stars in the night. We cherish the moments, the highs and lows, from the latest gossip to stories untold. You're more than a viewer, you're part of the crew in this space of ours. It's all because of you. This digital world where emotion is shared, every post and reaction showing we care. The love is real in this virtual domain. With every sign, enjoys what we'll gain. We're a family, not just a show. Every click and comment makes us grow. Minds in check, keeping the vibe so right. Together we shine like stars in the night. We're a family, not just a show. Every click and comment makes us grow. Minds in check, keeping the vibe so right. Together we shine like stars in the night. This digital world where emotion is shared, every post and reaction showing we care. The love is real in this virtual domain. With every sign, enjoys what we'll gain. We're a family, not just a show. Every click and comment makes us grow. Minds in check, keeping the vibe so right. Together we shine like stars in the night.